What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, guys, we might finally have our first big official leak about Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, as something really kind of interesting came out just a couple hours ago, and a lot of people have been talking about it. I've seen so much stuff go back and forth about this, and it happens to be a potential leak for the final evolution of the fire starter Fuecoco. Now, I waited a bit to see if there would be more information that came out about this before I just jump right into a video about it, but it looks like there's just been kind of a lot of back and forth about this and people debating on if it's real or not, so I figured I'd make a video. And so let's take a look at the leak right here. This happened to come up on 4chan a couple days ago, and this is what it says. A user of Japanese popular 2chan forum posted some leaked information about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's the final evolution of Hogita, maybe it is a fire and fairy type. And then they have a link here to the original post. It also says he gives more information of the future announcement that new Pokemon information will be made public in the coming days, and it looks like a picture of the box art is also going to be coming soon. So yeah, here is the actual image that was leaked here for the Fuecoco evolution, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it because some people are like, yo, this design looks cool, I'm a fan of it. Some people are like, this is horrible, please do not have this one be the final evolution. So it's kind of interesting, but the one kind of thing that I've seen a lot of people just mention right away is that this final evolution looks too fake because it's too derpy, like it doesn't look like it would make sense. But honestly, to me, I feel like it's because of that this could actually be something that could happen, because if we look at Fuecoco, I mean, just take a look at it. It looks so derpy to begin with. I really do feel like its final evolution would probably keep that and make it kind of derpy like that as well. It's most likely not going to go from some derpy Pokemon to some super sick and epic looking final evolution, so I could see this happening. Now, whether or not you like this final evolution design, the real question is if this could actually be the real final evolution for Fuecoco, and if this could actually be a real leak. Now, when it comes to these potential concept art types of leaks, the first thing that we look at right away is the Japanese text on these images. A lot of times they try to replicate like the official concept art images that we get from Game Freak, and because of that they don't know how to speak Japanese, so they'll just go on like Google Translate and like translate some stuff and then copy the Japanese text that ends up there, and a lot of times that ends up being completely wrong, so that's like the easiest red flag for us to check right away if it's a fake or not. But we've actually cross-checked this with a couple of Japanese speakers, and even one of the most prominent Pokemon Japanese translators, Pokesutami, has said that the Japanese inside of this concept art leak is actually completely accurate, there's really no mistakes, and it can be fully translated into English. So we can see here that this is what the translated text would read. At the top here, it says that it can fly a short distance. Then it says here like flap flap, so it has like a little sound effect thing. It also says here this is what it's going to look like in its normal state. It says in battle the wings can charge and become larger, and then it breathes scarlet hued flames. And so going off of this would be the first ever fire and fairy type Pokemon to begin with, so because of that I feel like something like that could happen because it would be a very unique combination to have, especially for a starter Pokemon. But yeah, because of this now, the Japanese text is accurate, so it's not like a red flag, and of course that could still mean that it's fake. I mean, somebody could have just had like the proper research and talked to an actual Japanese person and had the translations done very well, but it also does raise a little more credibility. Another thing that I've seen people mention is that if we take a look at the desk, it looks like in the corner here there's some type of like Japanese drink. We can even see like a Japanese character that's on the text here, so a lot of people are saying that because of that maybe the person is just trying too hard to make it more believable, so they're putting Japanese drinks and stuff, but who knows, maybe it could actually be from Japan and because of that it's even more credible. Now, a big thing about these concept art types of leaks is that we actually had a very legitimate, real leak that came out in terms of concept art, and that was of course with Pokemon Sun and Moon. So back when Pokemon Sun and Moon were revealed, I think in like May of 2016, just a couple weeks later we actually had this image that leaked about these concept arts for the final evolutions of the starter Pokemon, and they started to disappear a lot from online as well. Like whenever they were posted, they were mysteriously taken down, but of course once something is put on the internet, people are just gonna save it and have it forever. And so of course these actually did end up being the final evolutions of the starter Pokemon, but they were leaked months before from this concept art, and a lot of the stuff kind of just ended up becoming more and more real. Like one of them had a picture of Mallow in it, and then she was revealed later, so it just added more and more credibility. And so because of that we can definitely see potentially like these types of concept art things get leaked and turn out to be real. The last thing that I've got here is that it looks like that this final evolution could potentially be based off of some type of myth as well, and that's talking about something called the Cocolona. So if we take a look right here, it says the Cocolona is a river monster of Gironian mythology. According to legend, she was once a nun who, due to her lack of faith, was punished and imprisoned in the dungeon of the city's monastery, and could only leave to go into the river that runs through the city, the Anyar. After many years, due to her undernourishment and isolation, she grew scales until she fully metamorphosized into a crocodile-like creature. And of course, Fuecoco is a crocodile. And then it says here, in spite of this punishment, she was still somewhat saintly, which manifested her as a pair of butterfly wings. And then if we take a look at this leaked final evolution, it does kind of look like that it has some butterfly and like colorful types of wings, so maybe it could be something that's kind of based off of this or took inspiration from this. Now, if this turns out to be fake, then the leaker actually did a very good job of like researching potential mythology and crafting a design based around that, having a whole bunch of good Japanese text as well. Like, they actually did a really good job, but right now we don't have anything that kind of definitively confirms if this is real or if it's fake, and there's a lot of just back and forth going on, so it'll be really interesting. I'm not going to say right away if this is real or if this is fake. Personally, I wouldn't mind too much if this does turn out to be real. I don't like hate this design, I don't think it's awful, but at the same time, I would like to see some other type of design as well, and potentially what it could look like. But yeah, it looks like that this is definitely just going to be one of those images we're really going to have to remember and keep in the back of our heads, because it could very well turn out to be the real deal. Now, this leak also did mention that we're going to be seeing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news in the coming days. They also did talk about how we're going to be seeing the box arts, so I guess that is worth kind of keeping attention to, because if this week we do end up getting like a new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it does show off the box arts, or even if it happens early next week, then that does kind of add some more credibility to this, because the person would have known that we are going to be getting some news very soon. Now, obviously this Fuecoco evolution wouldn't be in the trailer, but if the person themselves just knows that a new trailer is coming very soon, it would add a little bit more credibility. But yeah, there you go guys, that is the potential final evolution that we have for Fuecoco. If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button, and also comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this. How are you guys feeling about this potential design? Would you be happy if this was the final evolution of Fuecoco? Do you think that it's real? Do you think that it's fake? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.